intelligent guy, great teammate. Like, yeah, he's got a lot of elite traits. And so, again, when you're kind of going both ways like he is, that might take a little bit longer for that to come around. But we'll see how that goes. I mean, he made some plays last year as a freshman that showed that. So, yeah, he's a guy we're all very excited about.
Landon he played a lot last year, but he should have an even bigger role this year with kind of being tight end too. How has he transitioned to that? Do you think he's ready for that?
Yeah, same. I mean, Landon's got a lot of really, really high-end traits, size and ball skills, and explosive blocker, runs, really smart, great kid. All those things that we saw as a freshman, he's had a chance to build on through the winter and summer. A lot of people don't know he broke his collarbone last summer because we were kind of quiet about that. But that really, set him back going into his freshman year. He was still able to get out there and function at a high level. And you watch him against Florida, you watch him against Notre Dame, you watch him against Clemson. For a rookie, again, a guy who really missed a good part of the summer last year as a true freshman, to come in and compete like he did. There's a lot of great things to build on. Now it's just a matter of continuing to build on those things and get better at what you do and make that progression from freshman to sophomore year.
And then Chase Lofton going into his true freshman year, what kind of role do you think he could have this year?
I think his biggest value is being able to play tight end, but also play the slot. In today's football, your depth is probably not ever going to be as great as you want it. So having guys that have the skill set to do multiple things like him, I think he can function well in some of the blocking at tight end, but also go out in the slot if we need him at receiver, if we have some things that happen there. I mean, a lot of that will evolve as we go through camp, seeing other players, how they evolve, injuries. But Chase has really learned both the tight end position and the slot position, so he's given himself the opportunity to bring great value to the team as a freshman. And again, another guy, we'll see how he evolves. Training camp's just big for all these guys and how their roles evolve.
And then how has Randy Pittman been in teaching everyone that? Because he's been in this offense, been in the system for a couple of years now.
Yeah, I joke with Randy like he needs to be a coach. He really, but I say that jokingly, but really, I mean, he knows Coach Malzahn's system really well. He knows it schematically, but he knows it fundamentally as well, what Coach Malzahn's looking for, and his knowledge of that's really good, so he can give that to the guys. He brings a lot of really, really good energy day to day. Like, the guy's a physical player, brings a lot of energy, a lot of leadership, and we're excited about what he can bring too.
Just piggybacking off that, Randy, it seems like he's been putting in a lot of good work this offseason. It's added about 15 pounds or so to his frame. Just how are you feeling about the shape he's in going into camp?
Yeah, I'd say he's probably added 10 to 15, and he's not a real tall guy, but he's got enough, bulk about him right now to handle himself as a blocker really well. And he's physical. He'll put his hat in there and brings the explosiveness that you need to block well. Really excited about that.
And obviously you've got the four guys in your tight end room. But I did want to ask about Amaree Williams. You spoke before spring practice. You expect him to work on defense during the spring. Is there any chance he's going to get some reps now on offense with fall camp again?
Oh, yeah, there's definitely a great chance he will. Played offense last year. Spring went on defense. This summer we were able to kind of combo him a little bit, let him work in both areas, both sides of the ball. In the summer, that's the kind of one of the great things about the summer practices that you get. They're short. We don't get a lot of time, but we get to, with a guy like him, he kind of worked on both sides of the ball. So that role will evolve as we go through training camp to see how much he can handle of everything. And then as we get closer, a couple of weeks out from the game, we got to define that role a little bit more clearly, how that's going to play out. But he's definitely going to get opportunities in camp to play offense.
We talked a good bit about size, growth, run blocking.
Yeah.
What about ball skills? I mean, the receivers.
Yeah.
Obviously, often you're looking at in the slot a little bit. Must have good hands.
He's shown to this point to have really, really good ball skills. You know, and that's the thing about the group. Like, all you can do is go off the history you have with the guys, and all those other guys, Randy, Landon, Marquiston, Amaree, they've all made really tough catches against really tough competition in really big moments. So, you know, tough situations. And so, you know, you go back to Landon had 7 catches in his first start against Clemson. Amaree against Miami, we gave him 3 shots down the field. He caught one, he drew a PI on the other one, and then the guy defended the third pass. Like, Marquiston's made big catches in big moments. Randy at Central Florida for 2 years has been really productive. So, you know, if you just go off the history, you know, now they got history means nothing when the next next game is kicked off, but it gives you a comfort level that you know what you're getting in terms of their ball skills. And we see it every day in practice. They all have good ball skills.
How is Marquiston doing as the veteran in the room?
He's doing good. Coach Storm said he had his best summer that he's had. You know, he's been with us a long time. And, to give you a comparison, 2 years ago he was 282 pounds. Right now he's about 262 right now. So he's really worked hard at trimming himself up and had the best summer he's had, since he's been here.
Thanks, Coach.